The Jurassic World VelociCoaster at Universal Orlando not only features some of the best thrills in Central Florida, but it also features immersive theming and high-tech effects. One special effect involves a series of windows where guests waiting in line get to see the actual coaster train zoom by at 70 miles per hour, followed by computer-generated velociraptors. Using behind-the-scenes information and publicly available patents, we can learn more about this unique special effect and dig into just how impressive the technology is behind it. While waiting in line for the VelociCoaster, you'll pass by a series of windows that look into the ride's second launch tunnel. This is where the trains are launched up to 70 miles per hour in the middle of the ride, helping them reach enough speed to make it over the 155-foot tall top hat over the lagoon. And yes, the trains you see passing by in these windows are 100% real, but we'll get more into that later. According to the Making of Jurassic World VelociCoaster, the window's glass panels are actually high-definition transparent OLED screens, or OLED. The ride designers have said that this attraction is using the first set of this particular type of screens from the manufacturer. The images displayed on the transparent screens include 6 different Raptor animations, which play randomly and are triggered automatically each time a coaster train passes by the windows. Animators from Industrial Light and Magic were given free rein to create their own animations for the windows as long as they featured all 4 of the Raptors from Jurassic World: Blue, Charlie, Delta, and Echo. Looking at a patent from Universal that appears to be related to this particular effect, named Augmented Reality System for an Amusement Ride, we can see that the effects are triggered by a sensor or a camera placed near the ride track. The patent describes this scenario as, the augmented reality system may include a transparent display located generally between the viewing area and the ride area of an amusement ride system. The patent uses drawings of dogs to illustrate this technology, which seems much more harmless than dinosaurs, but the technology does line up with what we got on the VelociCoaster. In addition to explaining how the effect works, the patent also explains how the graphics seen on the windows could even appear to interact with the ride vehicle or even the riders aboard it as it passes, something we did not see in the final version. This possible feature sounds similar to the current version of the Haunted Mansion's mirror gag, where the ghosts interact with the guest's reflection at the end of the ride. For something like VelociCoaster, a raptor could have bitten or slashed at the vehicle as it passes, perhaps causing visual damage, but in practice, the trains are probably moving too quickly for it to be noticeable, which might explain why it was never incorporated. Now, in case you were wondering why the coaster trains appear to look computer-generated just like the Raptors, I believe there are a couple factors at play. And again, yes, that really is the real roller coaster train passing by the windows, I assure you. You can even see the launch fins and the track below if you get closer and look down at the windows. To help make the passing coaster trains show up to the guests that are watching, the same sensor that triggers the on-screen animation also triggers a lighting cue. These lights blast the left side of the coaster train with bright and bold lighting, which ensures that it will be visible through the special transparent OLED screens, since they are only about 70% transparent when not displaying an image, as opposed to a fully see-through regular glass window. While riding the coaster during the day, you probably won't notice the lights coming on as you pass through the tunnel, but you definitely will at night. Hitting the train with harsh lighting from the side not only makes it easier to see through the windows, but it also gives the trains an almost flat 2D appearance as all the light is coming from the one side. The side effect of making the train look more flat with this lighting actually helps it to blend better with the flat 2D image of the computer-generated Raptors that follow. But the main reason our eyes may perceive the train as not real, even though it is, may have to do with the flicker rate of the transparent screens themselves. Even though they appear transparent, these OLED screens still have a fixed frame rate that is flashing by when on, usually too fast for the naked eye, but enough to distort reality when a train zooms by at 70 miles per hour. This effectively makes reality look as though it's happening at a lower frame rate, probably 120 frames per second, and helps to cause that fake feeling. Playing back a recording of the windows shows just how reality is being distorted. Other clever steps have been taken to ensure the augmented screens blend well with actual reality. The walls of the tunnel are painted black to offer a good backdrop for the Raptor animations. The windows themselves are set back, and dividers are set up in between to prevent guests from getting a good angled view, which would help give away the flat nature of the animations. Plus, color-changing LED lights have been strategically placed between each window facing the guests. They change from blue to red to indicate an incoming train, but then turn off when the Raptors run in. The changes in lighting help our eyes to adjust to seeing the effect better, as the darker the area, the less semi-transparent the Raptors will appear. The LED lights do flicker white briefly to help sell Raptor interactions, such as jumping towards us or smacking the windows with their heads. While it may seem like a simple effect, precise timing for the screen animations as well as multiple lighting effects have to come together to pull off this unique aspect of the queue. Combine all of this with an incredibly lifelike bass rumble from subwoofers built into the room, and you can really feel it when the Raptors run by. They've set the scene perfectly to get you ready for your turn on the VelociCoaster. That's all for now, but if you'd like to learn more secrets about the Jurassic World VelociCoaster, check out our Easter eggs video. Be sure to subscribe for more theme park facts and updates, and if you like what we do, consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive content. Thanks for watching, see you next time.